Grizzlies money line for a full unit of play. That's how you want to put how much you on it. But Grizzlies money line, I'm confident in that one right there.
What is like the over or under?
I don't know. It's just they have to win. They have to win. Yeah, money line have to win. Spread is the certain over under. But yes, we're gonna do that for a full unit of play.
Is that a lock?
Lock it in.
Lock in the Grizzlies.
Lock it in. Grizzlies
coming off of the most ridiculous game-winning shot I've ever seen from them.
I'm sorry, but they should win that game also. They're probably be mad tomorrow. They'll be mad because that shot was.
Come out like Bears.
Honestly, I'm about to put.
Yeah, it's in Chicago, but still, there's no guard play there outside Kobe White. I don't expect Kobe White or
hasn't developed yet.
Or Thomas. I think his name is Sadorowski, something like that, to go off and place Zach LaVine. So I'm gonna go to money line there. So lock that in. I'm gonna try something right now. We're gonna do a little mini parlay right here. A little mini parlay. 3 teams, all for a full unit. We're gonna go Jazz spread -10. They play Utah and they play Indiana in Utah. We're gonna go Mavs. I'm sorry with that. We're gonna go Mavs money line against New York in Dallas.
New York like the Knicks or like Brooklyn?
Knicks. If it's Brooklyn, I'll say Brooklyn. And then we're gonna go Toronto money line, and in Toronto to play Orlando tomorrow. So put those 3 in a parlay. You do it. If not, you want to play separately. Up to you. I won't be mad about it. They play Orlando Magic. Yeah. And then the last one, we're gonna go with the Los Angeles Dodgers and San Diego Padres. I like the over total in the runs at 8. I think it's a high scoring game. I think each team puts about 4 or 5 runs in the game. So we're going to go that for also a full unit of play. Actually, no, we're going to go half unit of play on that one right there. So we got Grizzlies money line, full unit of play. You can parlay or you can keep it separately. You can do Jazz spread -10, Mavs money line for -200, Raptors money line for -130, and the over total in the Padres and Dodgers game of 8 runs for -115. And that right there is the first segment of Lock It In.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to throw back to AJ real quick.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the Browns' latest signing.
We're talking about the Browns?
With Jadeveon Clowney. AJ?
Right.
It's on AJ, yeah.
Switching gears to the Browns. All right. Jadeveon Clowney signs 1-year, $10 million deal with the Cleveland Browns. I'm going to start off with the Clowney quote. He said, "I'm looking forward to playing with somebody dominant on the opposite side like Myles Garrett. Maybe I could go one-on-one more," which is really true. With the Texans and the Titans, he was doubled a lot. Even though he's not really doesn't add a lot of force to get to the quarterback, Clowney will definitely add some gap space in the Browns' defensive line, with Garrett being on the opposite end of Clowney. And with Clowney on the line, Garrett will definitely be, hopefully, double-teamed a lot less within the games. With the Browns letting go of Olivier Vernon, he definitely adds a lot more force getting through the line, while Vernon used more of a technique and kind of just mastering his position. But ever since his ACL tear, he is not going to be the same. Clowney, he's definitely not a very high-end, flashy pass rusher, but he's definitely someone who could put up a bunch of sacks a decent amount of sacks in the season. His career high is 9.5. On the edge, he can squeeze through the pocket and eliminate escape routes for the opposing quarterback, and definitely fill in some gaps for the running backs, which was one of the Browns' biggest issues this season, was letting a lot of holes go for the running backs. Inside the line, he's very disruptive. He could really honestly, he has a really good field vision with pockets. I think this is a really good add-on for the Browns, especially for Joe Woods, because our defense last season was just awful. And, the Browns still aren't done creating their defense as the draft is coming up, and are definitely going to be looking at linebackers and defensive linemen and more backup for the secondary. That's really all I have for the Browns.
So let me ask you this. First, do you think Clowney gets over under 9.5 sacks to beat his career at best this year?
I think he I definitely think I'd say under 9.5. I think
Okay.
their main thing right now, I think, is just to help out Myles Garrett become like who he truly is, because they're double teaming him so much, and so I think Clowney is more of a quarterback hit gap filler kind of guy, and so it'll definitely help Garrett. It'll be interesting to see Garrett and Clowney duo.
I mean, I think he can help Garrett out a lot. I think he can free Garrett up, get him inside and all that. I think that can count.
Clowney being on the team definitely, I think, adds to Myles Garrett's resume with sacks. Hopefully, at least he did miss 3 games.
Well, I'm saying, like, not that Jadeveon Clowney is bad. He's good. He's not what he was coming out of USC, but well, or at least what everyone thought he was going to be coming out of USC. But if you put him like opposite of Myles Garrett, like you can't. That means teams can no longer double Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like now, because now if you double Myles Garrett, now Jadeveon Clowney or maybe.
Because I do think Jadeveon Clowney does still have the ability to get through.
He's how many years is he in the league? Like 5-ish.
He was drafted in
4,
2014.
It's like 7. It's like
7 years. Yeah.
7, and he's been on. Has he been on the Titans his whole career?
No, one season.
Houston
most of his career.
Yeah, like he got drafted to the Texans.
He was injury prone.
He was in the Seahawks too.
Yeah, he was Seahawks too. Injury prone to Houston.
Houston, Seahawks, Titans. I think, right?
Yeah. So, well, I think I think putting him opposite of Myles Garrett means that not only is that a huge upgrade for like their defense, but now teams are going to have a much more difficult time running the ball. Because like I mean, you could run the ball opposite of wherever Myles Garrett is, but like now you really can't. Now you really can't run the ball Then you kind of run the ball up the middle.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And we our defense with that is decent with Sheldon Richardson in the middle.
Yeah.
I think J.J. Watt made the biggest mistake of his career not signing with the Browns.
You are insane. What is wrong with you?
I don't think it was the big. I mean, I don't think it was the biggest.
Not as big as. I don't
like
think he's gonna do that well with. I mean, he might do well with the Cardinals, but I don't think the Cardinals are gonna.
I don't
do
think.
well.
I don't think JJ Watt's gonna have like 11, 12, 13 sacks next year.
Yeah.
But like he'll definitely give the Cardinals some much needed pass rush, and like pass rush means that teams throw the ball more, and Patrick Peterson. Or no, they don't have Patrick Peterson anymore.
I mean,
Buda Baker's still their safety.
Yeah.
He's arguably the best safety in the league. So
and in the draft we had them taking let me go and make sure to check real quick. In the draft we had the Cardinals taking we had to take Rashawn Slater to O tackle. So
yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, whatever though.
Yeah,
don't matter.
And also you had your top 10 power rankings for the NFL
Right
today?
now, yep, switching it up to my top NFL power rankings pre-draft.
This is a pre-draft.
This is
so
pre-draft.
as the rosters currently stand, as they do right now,
Top 10.
top 10. Do you want to go 10-1 or 1-10?
I'll go 10-1.
10-1.
So at number 10, it was hard to choose, but I had the Chargers over the Colts. I'm speaking.
Talk louder.
I am talking
Talk into
louder.
this microphone.
I have the. I'm kidding.
Now you just.
All right, so I have the Chargers at number 10. I think Justin Herbert and their offense gets it together and actually makes a run at the playoffs. Because last season they got screwed over in so many games. Not screwed over, but really close games.
The Seahawks last 2 seasons ago, they won a lot of their games by 1 possession, which could have gone either way. And the Chargers lost pretty much all of their games by 1 possession.
Yeah.
So, like, the Chargers easily could have made a wild card spot.
And they're inexperienced too. Chargers, they're inexperienced.
Their quarterback is inexperienced, and Anthony Lynn sucks as a head coach, and they should get a new head coach.
I don't know about that. I don't agree.
Agree to disagree. However, Keenan Allen is the most underrated wide receiver in the entire NFL, and the fact that he's playing with like Justin Herbert, who best rookie season for any quarterback all time, and
But is that
honestly,
worse though because coming out of the draft he wasn't expected to do as great?
No, statistically, he had the greatest rookie quarterback season like ever.
He did.
That's what I mean. So like Yeah, I think the Chargers just got boned.
Yeah.
I mean, they could totally get boned a lot 2 seasons in a row, but I just don't think that's going to happen twice. So yeah.
Number 9, I have with the J.J. Watt addition, the Cardinals. I think they should have a chance at the playoffs next season. What are you guys' thoughts on Cardinals making the playoffs?
D-Hop's the 3rd best receiver in the league, so yeah.
Kyler Murray really needs to,
Kyler Murray is the... Wait, hold on.
He needs to really show that he's a all-star quarterback, franchise quarterback, really.
Kyler Murray is the 10th best quarterback in the NFL, behind.
What?
I'll do that later.
What?
I'll get that later. Kyler Murray is the 10th best quarterback in the NFL. So that's good. And their defense just got improved with J.J. Watt, and they already have Buda Baker, best safety in the league. So I agree.
Please do not tell me that you have him behind Baker.
No, I actually have him behind Ryan Tannehill, and then.
Yeah, I think he's better than Tannehill.
Who? Kyler Murray.
Murray.
From 10 to 1, my quarterbacks are Kyler Murray, Tannehill, Matt Stafford, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson, Deshaun.
Oh, okay. No,
Aaron
please
Rodgers,
stop. No. That's a different topic that I totally disagree with.
I agree. I assumed that you would, which is why I don't want to go into it right now. But
all right, number 8. We have, I think, the Ravens. They're still great. I think they are developing more as a franchise, and it'll be really tough to play them twice this season, but I think it'll be interesting. At number 7, I do have the Browns.
Over the Ravens?
Bias.
I do believe that we have more pieces and better pieces than the Ravens. Yeah, you could say Lamar's better than Baker, but I disagree. I think that Baker could add more to the table.
You really think Baker's better than Lamar, dude?
I think he has a chance to be better than him, yes.
Bias.
I think Baker could be good for a while.
I think Baker Mayfield's going to get a lot better, but I don't think
I think Lamar is going to be getting worse as years go on. I think Baker could be getting better as years go on. That's my opinion.
All right, 7.
Number 6. We're on 6. I have the Rams, one of the best defenses in the league. I think Matt Stafford definitely is good that he got off the Lions. I think the Rams could definitely utilize Matt Stafford a lot more. Number 5, I got Seahawks. What?
Remember from the beginning when we started this, and we did the freestyle, and then the thing we ended on. When you I fucked my sister, and I was like, oh my god.
I don't know if I should have said that or not.
But we shouldn't have, but since whatever. It just kind of came back to me just then.
4, we got Seahawks. Russell Wilson kind of broke down in the middle of the season, but I don't think that's who he is. I think they're going to be a lot better.
I think he's being wasted.
He's being wasted.
Russell Wilson needs to go to a team that has a top 5 defense in the NFL.
He's too
like
good.
The Washington football team.
He's too good to have not been back to the Super Bowl in the last.
And they have
6,
no
7
picks.
years?
They traded all their picks.
They have the least amount of picks in the day of 3 picks in the draft this year. None of them are in the first round.
Honestly, I feel like they should have traded Wilson.
Well, apparently the relationship between he and Pete Carroll has been fixed.
Really?
So, apparently. So
we'll see what happens.
Fixed. I agree. It's probably fixed. Fixed in quotation marks. But yeah. Want to make that clear that it's in quotations.
All right, number 4, we got Packers. Aaron Rodgers. Packers are still great. They will be. Number 3, Bills. Obviously, I think they're top 3 team in the league. And then the Bucks at number 2. And then Chiefs, I think, are coming for vengeance. Trying to make another Super Bowl run. They're number 1 for me.
Well, look, I agree. The Chiefs lost Mitchell Schwartz the week building up to the Super Bowl. Who's their best offensive lineman?
Yeah.
And now he's gone. And now he's gone.
He's gone in the Browns game. He's gone in. He's gone in the Browns game, I believe. He's going to play the Browns in the second round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if we won that game.
No, but you did.